Well, hello there and good day, and thank you so much for joining me at Dystopian Report, the place where we talk about the nightmare world we found ourselves in. I'm your host, Jesse Pullman, and today is March 26th, 2025. It's about 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as I make this video. Today we're going to be talking about SignalGate, but from a different perspective. Not the perspective of a government official definitely trying to use an app with automatic message deletion to plan war crimes and get away with it, although that's relevant for some reason. No, we're going to be talking about an online strategy RPG I used to play called Tribal Wars. It was my first game. I played Utopia before that and Earth 2025 before that. Funny enough, that year it came up. It's a post-apocalyptic setting. Rings any bells? So, Tribal Wars is a game where you have a village and you join a tribe. And a tribe can have up to 200 players. I ran a few tribes that hit very high rankings. In fact, we had one tribe that was #1 in the world that we were on the server for about 2 years. 2 years, something like that, we were #1 ranked. I'm not saying we were great, but we were pretty good. And in this tribe, we had about 100 people, plus a few allied tribes that we worked with, that we shared intelligence with, that we did certain things with. And we knew all along we had to be on the outlook for spies because people from other tribes wanted to get into our forums to read our notes and to make sure that they knew our plans and what we wanted to do and to guide us into doing things they wanted to do. It was part of the game. We all understood that that was part of the game. We never used spies because we just liked beating up our opponents and we were pretty good at that. But spies were used against us. Sometimes we'd find them. Sometimes we'd let them know, hey, you got a chance to turn and join us and feed your handlers false information. Why am I getting into this? Because I am more qualified to be the Secretary of Defense because of that experience than the actual Secretary of Defense, than the Director of National Intelligence, than the National Security Counselors. Apparently, because SignalGate is an absolute disaster. They let a person in without any idea who that person was, and they let him into their little war crime group chat. And they got caught doing it. I don't know where to begin. Can this mistake happen to anyone? Sure it can. I mean, there's a lot of steps you have to go through in order to invite someone into a Signal chat. You don't just click a button by accident and then it happens. And everyone in the room gets alerted that a new person's there. So if a new person shows up and you didn't expect a new person, you might ask who that new person is. But no one did that. No, they were just content to keep doing their war crimes. And that's my point. I am more experienced at handling classified information, apparently, than the people in charge of this country. That's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. Anyway, the tribe is called the Helistarian Empire, if you're curious, THE. We were active on World 8 and World 30. We were active on World 1, but we weren't really that good on World 1. We were still learning the game. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you appreciated the time that this took. I hope it helped you in some way. Maybe it's cathartic to know that if you're a good video gamer, you're better at handling classified information than these idiots. Thank you all so much for joining me, and as always on this channel, pieces. Oh yeah, and how could I forget the obligatory, that was a one-shot, that I do when I get it in a one-shot. Because that was a one-shot. I just forgot the last part, so I'm counting it.